Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ex-Lakers center takes a jab at Rob Pelinka. Why did you do that to us? Dwight Howard pinned the blame on Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka for the Los Angeles Lakers' failure to win another championship since their Orlando bubble run in 2020. I'm going to tell you who it was. Rob Pelinka, man. Howard said on the recent episode of DH12 Above the Rim. God, Rob. Why did you do that to us? Rob, come on. I still love you, Rob. We still had the squad and we could have run it back. The Lakers' 2020 team was stacked with defensive-minded players that accentuated LeBron James and Anthony Davis's dynamic play. Howard played backup center and at times allowed Davis to play power forward, his natural position. Veterans Rajon Rondo, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Alex Caruso, and Markieff Morris were all stout defensive players. Kyle Kuzma was also a solid contributor, though he struggled in the finals. Pelinka dismantled the team after injuries prevented them from repeating. Their injury-riddled 2020-21 season ended in an opening-round playoff loss to the Phoenix Suns with Davis suffering a groin injury in Game 4. The Lakers traded Kuzma, Caldwell-Pope for Russell Westbrook. They let Caruso walk in free agency and signed past their primes Carmelo Anthony and DeAndre Jordan. The Westbrook experiment ultimately backfired as the Lakers missed the postseason. The Westbrook deal was labeled as one of the 5 worst trades over the last 5 years. After their missteps following their 17th NBA championship, the Lakers have since fired their last 2 coaches, including Frank Vogel, who guided them in the Orlando bubble. Vogel's replacement Darvin Ham was able to lead the Lakers back to the Western Conference in his first year at the helm, but his failure to solve the Denver Nuggets puzzle led to his firing. Now, the Lakers are back to the drawing board. After back-to-back national champion coach Dan Hurley of UConn declined their offer, the Lakers settled with another first-time head coach in J.J. Redick. Redick's hire was the only significant move the Lakers did this offseason. The Lakers' quiet offseason was not for the lack of trying. They have targeted Klay Thompson and DeMar DeRozan, but both free agents went to Dallas and Sacramento, respectively via sign-and trade. The Lakers' lack of financial flexibility doomed their offseason. During their rookies Bronny James and Dalton Connect's introductory press conference, Pelinka explained their cautious approach in the trade market. We're going to always be aggressive to trying to make roster upgrades, and we'll be relentless to continue to look at what we can do, Pelinka told reporters. But he also noted they are being cautious because of the new, punitive collective bargaining agreement that restricts teams who reach the first and second aprons on what they can do to build out their rosters. If the right deal comes and we have to put in draft picks, we will, Pelinka told reporters. We are now in the apron world. The Lakers have 2 first-round picks, 2029 and 2031, at their disposal, plus 5 second-round picks from next year's draft until 2031. Pelinka cited contending teams losing players, which is a result of the new CBA. 3 creative Lakers lineups J.J. Redick can deploy to repurpose flawed roster. The Los Angeles Lakers were among many teams this offseason that promised to make key moves following a first-round series loss to Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. After Lakers fans held their breath for another postseason free agency in hopes of landing Paul George, OG Anunoby, or even trading for Zach LaVine, the team decided to resign 39-year-old LeBron James, draft his son with the 55th overall pick, and essentially run it back with hopes of returning players in Christian Wood and Gabe Vincent. Lakers fans seem to be puzzled as to what the 2024-2025 season holds. Significant changes within the team began at the top with a complete overhaul of the coaching staff, triggered by Darvin Ham's struggles to consistently deploy starting lineups that worked well together on the court. After Ham cycled through 19 different lineups with a combination of players that just didn't quite fit, it became clear a different approach to creating the perfect game plan was needed. The first order of business was to bring in J.J. Redick as the newly appointed head coach, who has proven to fans that his outlook on the game mixed with his ability to understand how the modern-day NBA is played will be a key factor in the team's success. The Lakers additionally decided to use their 17th overall draft pick to select Dalton Knecht, a sharpshooting guard out of Tennessee who will look to produce impactful minutes straight out of the gate. The team looks to have higher hopes than last season as the days of LeBron being a Laker are winding down. With new assets to play around with, here are a few lineups fans could potentially see on the court. This lineup poses the ultimate threat to opponents trying to guard the Lakers from behind the arc. During his opening press conference, Redick has his eyes locked on Dalton Knecht for more three-point plays in hopes of creating not only better shots but a deeper arsenal of tools in his back pocket. With an average of 40.2% from beyond the arc last season, the small ball group allows any given person the green light to knock it down with plenty of space for driving lanes. The Lakers were pretty middle of the pack, being able to defend their opponents. The team ranked 23rd in opponent PPG, 19th in SPG, and dead last in offensive RPG, giving themselves a disadvantage in creating extra baskets that were much needed throughout the year. These players were top 5 for the Lakers last season in steals per game, thus thrown together could create headaches for the defense. With an average balance all around per position, the ability to create points off fast breaks looks enticing. Lakers urged to sign Boban Marjanovic. One NBA analyst believes the Los Angeles Lakers should sign Boban Marjanovic. Michael Dunlap of Heavy Sports has urged the Lakers to add Marjanovic, who is an unrestricted free agent. Boban can help on the court in very short spurts, Dunlap wrote. He is 36 years old and has never played more than 681 minutes in any season, and hasn't played more than 271 in his last 4 years. He's not going to play a lot, it's definitely going to be situational, a chess piece for new head coach J.J. Redick to use at his discretion. The Lakers were the league's worst offensive rebounding team in 2023-24, securing just 8.2 per game. Anthony Davis had 239 and no other player had even 70. It's a small sample size, but Boban averages 5.0 offensive rebounds per 36 minutes for his career and can help there. Off the court, Boban is a great glue guy, a great locker room influence. Have you ever heard a bad word uttered about him? Absolutely not. Think about your coworkers for a minute. Are you more focused? Do you work more efficiently, and are your results better when you work around people who make you happy? Of course you do, it's human nature. Boban is just one of those affable people that makes everyone around him smile. On a minimum contract, why not take a flyer? The Lakers haven't made any moves in free agency or trades this offseason. The only new players on the roster are rookies Bronny James and Dalton Knecht. Los Angeles went 47-35 in 2023-24. The team lost to the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the 2024 playoffs in 5 games. The Nuggets also beat the Lakers in the 2023 Western Conference Finals in 4 games. New Lakers head coach J.J. Redick said on SiriusXM NBA Radio that Los Angeles is looking to add a center. Marjanovic, who has career averages of 5.5 points, 3.6 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 0.2 steals and 0.3 blocks, could fit that bill. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Bones Marjanovic? Leave your opinion in the comments.